radical leftists decided to take over the University of Washington in Seattle, and also not too far away, pro-Palestinian activists and trans activists, because somehow they all think alike with each other. Like the trans activists get along with the pro-Palestinian activists, and in some cases, they're all in one. Like you got a trans activist that is also a pro-Palestinian activist and part of Antifa and a radical mob-like group, and they end up becoming incredibly violent. I don't know about you guys, but when the right protests about something, it's usually because they've reached the end limit. The radical left protests because they feel like there's a level of injustice happening for them, but they also love to be incredibly violent too. The right isn't violent. As much as I see right people protesting, which is very rare, believe it or not, they are not violent, but the left will always try and paint the right to be incredibly violent, which is amazing to me because they're not. But the left, they are the most radicalized, violent group going around, which is also amazing to me because if the trans activists that are also part of the pro-Palestinian Free Gaza nonsense, they wouldn't last 5 seconds in Gaza. So let's deport them all over to Gaza if they want to free Gaza so much. Like you'd be better off going to Gaza and trying to free Gaza there. What good is you saying free Gaza in a free society going to do? Absolutely nothing. But we also know that these trans activists love chanting these ludicrous, blasphemous things most of the time. And one of the things they love to chant is God is trans, which is enormously blasphemous because they're really angry at God and they're angry at themselves too. They're not angry so much with you, even though they will claim that they are angry at you because you're the one that's telling them the truth. They're really angry with God. So they're going to throw these things like God is trans into the mix and say that he made trans people. No, he didn't. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, but he didn't make trans people. He made male and female. That's it. Not trans people. Trans, whatever it is, came up because someone decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to replace transformer with trans and go, yes, I can be something that I'm actually not. I'm actually really a transformer, you know? The whole thing is actually ridiculous if you ask me, but no one has been able to explain to me what trans is. It's just no one can really grasp the whole concept of trans or transness. They will say that I am female, even though I'm born male. And it comes like this huge, confusing line of thinking that comes along with it. It's just nonsensical. It doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense at all. So anyway, Riley Gaines and Charlie Kirk held this event, as they normally do, the Turning Point USA event, at the University of Washington in Seattle. And not too far away in the capital, Washington, D.C., you had pro-Palestinian activists chanting and trying to shut down the city. They also took down the American flag and burnt the American flag and replaced it with a Palestinian flag. Those people should be thrown in prison or deported back from whence they came, because that kind of stuff, you're supporting the T-word organization group. You're supporting something that we don't want in any kind of country, let alone the United States. And I think if you're doing it in the United States, you're utterly and eternally screwed now. So good luck to you, people. But anyway, at the University of Washington in Seattle, this happened. Have a watch.
God is trans! God is trans! God is trans!
Yeah, so you guys saw exactly what I did, right? Like, it's amazing to me that these free loving individuals that are all about, self love and whatever else that they're on about too, they're always seemingly covering their faces. The stark differences on the right is you got people that won't cover their faces, but on the left, they always cover their faces. Could it be that they're actually really ashamed of what they're a part of? Whereas people on the right, they're not really ashamed of much because they've been basically pushed to the nth degree. And people on the left get really afraid when people on the right protest, believe it or not. It's like, why are you protesting? You got nothing to protest about, but yet we actually do, because the insanity has reached a breaking point and we've got to stop the madness. And saying that God is trans isn't going to solve anything. So why say it? The Bible says, be very, very clear, God will not be mocked. It's not a wise thing to do to mock God. And people have said to me all the time, I always get the comment, what God are you talking about? And God's got bigger things to do than worry about trans activists mocking him. He's not going to let this go. Like, anyone that chooses to mock God will be guilty of something. It's sin to mock God, believe it or not. God's not going to take that lightly, especially those people as well that use God's name in vain. When you're mocking God and you are laughing at him, it's amazing, right? If you don't think God exists, why mock him? If nothing exists, why are you choosing to mock something that doesn't exist? It's interesting, isn't it? Now, these trans activists decided to, according to Riley Gaines, throw human fecal matter at them, at Riley Gaines and the Turning Point USA crew. Like, human feces, man. These people are totally unhinged. They're nuts and they need significant help. If you're throwing human fecal matter at people that are just trying to tell you the truth, you've lost the plot. You've literally proven that you're a dingbat throwing dung, I guess, at humans. Like, you're an animal. You've gotten to that level. You're not classified as a human anymore. You've lost that. You're now an animal. You're now an ape. That's what apes do when they get frustrated. They throw their own feces at people. You've literally become apes. Human. Not human. That's what you want to be referred to as. But also, I just find it amazing. I really do, that these people, there's so many of them. There's a lot of them. Yes, I know the tide is turning, and I know that loads of the radicals are choosing to come to the side of the light, but there's still lots of them that are protesting like mad. Like, just stop it. I know me saying stop it isn't going to help anything, but seriously, stop it for once. I may actually do the world a good. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.